Alright, good morning and Happy New Year's guys. Today is the 8th of January 2025 and after a well-earned break we're back here at the land to do some wood processing. So as you guys remember, towards the end of last year, around about November, December time, we came along and we grabbed a bunch of logs from the barren side of the hill. We winched them up and then after bringing them up the hill, we bucked them into rounds, which is where we're at now. So today's goal is to split and stack as much of this wood as possible while not going too hard. It is going to be 30 degrees today, so that's around 90-ish degrees Fahrenheit for anyone watching overseas. On top of splitting and stacking up all of this wood today, I also want to bag some of this hardwood here. And test its burning quality because we're unsure what kind of wood it is. We know it's a hardwood, but it's definitely not like a gum. It's not similar to our yellow box or stringy gum wood. So we want to test it out. We want to see how it burns, whether it burns fast or hot or smoky, whether it's crap, we're not sure. So we're going to test that out as well. All right, let's get into it. Thanks guys. All right, so obviously in keeping with our theme of it being about 30 degrees today, which is pretty hot, and us being in central Victoria, Australia, it's important that we keep aware of snakes. So there's a few precautions we have to take. One, steel toe cap boots. Second, we've got the first aid kit hung up over there in the woodyard. Third, I've got my phone with me with a good cell reception so that I can make a call at any time if I need to. And fourth, will be making sure that we try to keep this pile as safe as possible. So we haven't been here for weeks. There could be a snake in there for all we know. So it's important that we do a few things. One of them being when we roll the logs, we roll them so that the light is away from ourselves, which would cause anything underneath the log to shoot away towards, in this case, into the pile or away from you, rather than if you lift a log up like this, anything under there will come towards me, which is not good. The other thing we're going to do is make some noise to try to scare them, get them to move away. They like to, generally with us, we've found they like to move away when we've got the vibration of the machines. They don't really like to hang out, but still we're not going to make any assumptions. So even once I've been working all day, and I'm halfway through the pile, I'm not going to be just pulling the logs out willy-nilly. It's more important to be safe and be slow and do it right. Alrighty, now that wood's been stacked, let's get into some splitting and see how we go with this hardwood first. And then we'll get into the gum wood and get it split and get it stacked. Alrighty, so it's about 10:30. Been at it for around 2 hours, give or take. And I think we are maybe just slightly under halfway there in terms of the splitting. Maybe more like a third. This is our pile so far of gumwood that we split. Pretty good. And then there's that unknown hardwood, just leaving it off to the side. Once we've quality tested it, then we'll see if it's worth selling or if we just keep it for ourselves to use at home. And you can see here there's more of that hardwood just stacked up separately off to the side. Alright, let's get a bit of this stacked up and then move on to more splitting after taking a break from the machinery. Alright, so some of you might be wondering why is it that only now, 2 years later, are we caring about differentiating this kind of wood from all of our other gum wood in the wood stores? So obviously we sell our wood supplies in bulk throughout the winter, mainly by the cubic metre, and then we sell the bagged wood throughout summer for like fires, for barbecues, wood ovens, camping, that kind of thing. And during that time, over the last few years, we haven't really had many complaints, not really anything substantiated, and we've always kind of stood by the fact that if the quality of our firewood for some reason is low, we'll happily refund it and take the wood back, whatever's not been used yet. And then we actually had a customer from this winter, who was a repeat customer. We reached out to him wanting to offset a little bit of wet wood, so sell it to him now for less so that he can dry it himself at home, free up more space for us to store in the woodyard. He said no, and then went on to say that the wood that we sold him was smoky and smelly, which was strange given that usually we burn the wood ourselves and haven't really had any issues. So our only thought was that maybe we've given him a batch with a really high volume of this kind of hardwood, because usually this is kind of sprinkled in amongst all the gum, but we're not sure. So we want to figure that out. We want to see, is there any wood that we're selling that isn't high quality, in which case we won't sell it, we'll just keep it and burn it ourselves. So that's kind of the point of this investigation and why it's been separated anyway. Alrighty, now that that's all stacked, I reckon it's about time to get the machine going and get back into some more splitting. So let's do it. Alrighty, as you guys can see, we're really getting through this, which is really good. So I'm going to do a little bit of splitting, take a break from the machine. It's definitely heated up now. I reckon it would be around that 30-degree mark. I can feel myself sweating quite a bit. So I'm going to have a bit of water as well. But I'll get this stacked and then we'll get back into some more splitting. Alright. All split. Alrighty, the time is now about 2:45, so we've been at it almost 7 hours, and we've done approximately, call it 2 rows of the wood bay. Some fantastic high quality wood here. As you can see, lots of scraps and kindling. There was quite a bit of gnarly yellow box gum, like knotted wood and pieces where the branches split off, so a fair bit of wastage, but that's okay. We can bag it up as kindling. It won't actually go to waste. So I'll get this last bit stacked and then we'll be calling it a day. Alrighty, all finished up for the day. This is where we're progressing. And it is very hot. It's about 3 o'clock. It's probably 31, 32 degrees. And I worked right through because I really wanted to finish before the heat of the day. So it's time for me to get some lunch and clock out for the day. Thanks for watching, and we'll update with how that wood goes. Thank you.